What's up guys, it's me again, Coach Jeric. I'm gonna take you back to the 90s. I'm gonna show you how my life was like during my younger years. Stay tuned.
House music.
For obvious reasons, I gave away a lot of my baggy jeans because I'm gonna look silly, but I preserved at least one. And this is actually one of my favorites. For some good reason, it still fits me, it still looks good. Here it is. I used to wear this a lot during my early 20s. Do you see the width? See? You know, these pants can actually cover like half of my shoe when I wear my shoes. This was my last Nokia phone. You know what? One thing I miss about these phones is that even if I drop it, it's still alive, it's still gonna work. And one of the best things that I miss about this was when I was annoyed at someone, I would throw this at that person. It will never get messed up. It will still be working. Even if it gets dropped on the floor, I throw this at the person, it will still work. Unlike the phones right now, you have to be really careful. Once you drop it, you break the LCD, that's gonna cost you a lot of money. But this phone is a weapon. I miss it. I throw this at people before just normally just like that. And to all the millennials, the early millennials who were born in 1980s, during the late 70s, I'm sure you know this. You partied with this. See, I still have the So Def cassette tape. It was the case, well, during our time, this was cool because normally you'd buy cassette tapes with just plastic white covers, but this one's cool, it's green. This is how a cassette tape looks like. I haven't thrown this. It brings me a lot of good memories when I see this. I actually have the first one as well, see. This is the first album, the So Def album. If you're familiar with the song My Boo, this was very popular way back then. So, I have a lot of memories with this. So, these are how cassette tapes look like, guys. The kids nowadays are very lucky. You guys have the smartphones. Before we didn't have that. It's either we were using cameras that had film. So if we ran out of film, no more pictures. And there's no way to see if your picture is ugly. There was no such thing as filters and changing how you look like. And later on, this came out, the smaller one, the Digicam. Okay, the good thing about this one is that you can see how you look like. You can erase it and replace it, just like how you use your smartphone. And you know what? I still use this one. I have my smartphone and I use this. I use this for backup when I do vloggings, when I document stuff. And this is actually not too old. I think I had this for like 4 or 5 years and it's still working well. For me, it's still useful for creative shots or just for documenting stuff and videos. Especially when I do seminars, when I give talks. I still use this aside from my smartphone. So ever since I was a teenager, I always knew I was an extrovert. I love people, I love making friends. And I had 3 BFFs way back then. Okay, I had my high school best friend, his name is Ferdy. And I have my 2 female best friends from Poveda High School. They're the same batch as mine, their name is Jamie and Apples. And yes, we're still friends up to this day. We've been friends for like almost 2 decades or more. So they're one of the few people who know me really well. So I grew up in that time wherein the internet was about to start. I was in high school when the internet was starting. And we didn't have YouTube way back then, as far as I remember. There was no YouTube. We didn't have Instagram for obvious reasons. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have all these apps that you guys are enjoying right now. We didn't even have Waze. We didn't even have Grab. We didn't even have Uber. So if you take a look at my pictures, I was an extrovert. I went out a lot with friends. I did a lot of parties way back then. And yes, I had a funny haircut as well. I had a really long Backstreet Boys style of haircut wherein you cut your hair almost in the middle and my back was really long. And my clothes are really baggy. It was very loose. So this was during the 90s. Now, you'll see the progress in the pictures. I was having shorter hair because I was already working in the office. And right now, actually, I'm doing business right now. So for those who do not know, I have an HR company wherein I give training services, seminars, team buildings, and talks for companies. And aside from that, I also teach martial arts professionally. I'm a Filipino martial arts instructor and a Muay Thai instructor. I also teach boxing, more on fitness and self-defense. And of course, I'm a YouTuber. Obviously, you're seeing my videos right now. Actually, if you take a look at my old videos, you're gonna see what I do every day in my life, especially before the pandemic happened. Now, for me personally, it's really nice to look back at the old pictures and the old videos. I was actually fixing my stuff and I saw all of these pictures and I thought of sharing it with you guys. Now, what I really appreciate is when you look at the past, you tend to appreciate the now, because especially if you see the progress of your life, the things you've accomplished, and the progression of things. Like, what I really appreciate personally is the internet, the apps, the phones, the gadgets. It made life easier. It made business easier for me, because I could just imagine the people in the same industry as mine during the 80s. It's so hard to market yourself. You actually have to visit the actual office or send letters. It's gonna take you forever for your business to progress and be noticed. Unlike now, with just one click or few clicks of the button, almost everyone will know about your business, even abroad, because of the internet. So this vlog is just to share how life was like during my past. Actually, my life is fun actually. It's not perfect. I have struggles, I have challenges, but it's always nice to look at the past, the friends that you have, and you will also appreciate through the pictures and the videos wherein you get to see who were your friends before, who are still in your life until now. And that's something I really appreciate. One of my top values is friendship. So I really value relationships and friendships. Okay guys, thank you for watching my vlog. Guys, if you're in the Philippines, especially in Manila, I know we're having a hard time right now. I'm actually stuck at home and it's been tough because it's like a repeat of last year, but even worse. So guys, let's just stay at home, take care, be safe, and keep yourself healthy. Take your vitamins, take a lot of rest, and stay away from, as much possible, try to avoid going out and stay in your house. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name is Coach Jeric. If it's your first time in my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope we get to hang out and spend more in my vlogs. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Much love, take care, stay safe, and God bless. Peace out.
House music.